welcome to this channel. I am Impra, and this is Stronghold Definitive Edition. Really wanted to let the music run a little bit. That's some deep nostalgia being unlocked there in my little brain. However, let's turn down the music a little bit. Also, I wanted to have a quick look at the options that you will have if you do choose to play this game. So in the video options, just borderless, some resolution options, VSync on off, lock the cursor to the window if you are playing in borderless, for example, show a compass, radar zoom default, not sure what that means. Extended building tooltips, probably sensible. You can select your cursor, so if you don't like the classic sword, you can do something else. Scroll speed, UI scale, which I appreciate, is high already. Sound options, of course, master volume, music volume, speech volume, unit speech volume, sound effect volume. I think we'll turn down the music specifically a little bit more. Controls, that I find very interesting. So you get to play the classic control scheme, or you can go with a more modern one, which I will definitely do because I do not miss the old days in that regard. There's some hotkeys that you can rebind as well. So props, that is not regular, that's not normal anymore. You can set your player settings like your name. You can set which scribe you want, the modern one or the old one. We're going to go for the old one. And your single player color. You can even open the settings folder from here, which I really appreciate. That's a pretty cool idea. And you can play with cheats if you do desire. So at least to unlock the campaigns or not. Now, if you've never played Stronghold before, Stronghold is about building castles, building an economy, defending castles, and attacking castles and taking them down. And it's, yeah, the Definitive Edition, so it's a really old game. I loved this when I was younger. When it was upcoming and it was released, there was like a mini tower defense game, side-scroller thing that I played for hours. And the game itself really held up. I actually still have the box on a shelf in this very room. Now, we are going to play through the combat campaign, or at least we're going to check it out today. We might not play through it entirely. There are the many options here. I think Castle Tray is something new. But we will be playing the main campaign. The Jewel campaign, I'm not entirely sure. It says a challenging campaign designed for veterans. I think this is what they teased, where there's extra levels, stuff like that going on. But that's not what we're looking for today. So let's jump right in with the main campaign. So this is how it is. We are playing in England, if you cannot tell. So London would be somewhere over here. And we basically will try and free England from the influence of these horrible lords. The wolf being our end boss, the pig, the snake, the rat, and here are the neutral lands, which we are going to work our way through and also learn the game kinda. So yep, that music.
As soon as the king had marched his army into the barbarian homeland, rumors began of a plot to seize the throne. When news came of the king's capture, the country was invaded. Several nobles, including your father, sought to end the bloodshed. But on the way to meet for negotiations, their party was massacred by a band of unknown raiders. Bruised and exhausted, you have been beaten back to a forest on an overlooked peninsula, where a small group of loyal troops are hiding. Although the country is lost, maybe from this refuge, you can at least avenge your father's death.
Well. Now we know the stakes. Now we know our goals.
I say we act now and strike while the iron is hot.
No. The few men we have would be cut down like lambs to the slaughter. We need time to gather our forces.
Nonsense! I shall take 6 of my finest men into enemy territory by the cover of darkness and...
No, just listen. Our men are close to starvation. This is what we must do.
The debate rages on well
Ah,
into the
yes.
night.
The advisors.
Eventually, Lord Woolsack takes you to one side.
Sir Longarm tells me he knew your father well, which is why I'm giving you your chance to prove yourself. It is time you got your first taste of command.
All right. And we shall click to continue
We
indeed.
need you to oversee the setting up of a good-sized base camp. Start by finding a suitable clearing, then use some of the wood plentiful in this area to begin your construction.
Now, if I remember correctly, not all of them, but some missions, as you build them up, you're going to return to what you built before, which I found always really interesting. You can have some hints if you would like to. You can click on the tutorial, but we're just going to jump in, start the game. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Okay, this is indeed high definition. Come on, now that's amazing. That looks so good. I'm impressed. I didn't think it would look this good. I'm really, 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 really impressed here. So, okay, so we're going to build our keep, which will be the center of our castle. Well, I think more of a bailey in this situation here, so something smaller. You can see in the front you have the little fire where people will be gathering and our peasants basically are recruited to. There are I think... I don't think we can control our lord himself. He will retreat to safety eventually, and I lost the build menu. Oh dearie me.
No change in the treasury, Lord.
Okay.
Your popularity is
All right.
falling.
That's not our build menu. Okay. All right, we got our build menu back. That was a little bit scary. So there's some deer to hunt, but our current goal is to site our granary. So this here is basically for wood and stone and all those kind of resources, and this will be where our food is. And if you look at it closely, you can see that it's built on sort of stilts or something similar. That is to ensure the rats don't get to it. That's how they did it. Now you can expand this and you can expand this. So I suggest not putting them directly next to each other because you're going to block the expansion of either an ore. And you can see our food stocks in there coming in. We need a woodcutter to get us some wood going, and we'll place him over here, kind of between the storage and the wood.
Message from your scribe. Animal tracks have been reported
Yes, they
in the
have.
area, sire.
We'll also build a hunter in that direction because there's all the deer. You can see one of these will get recruited out of their misery by the fire, and they will take up a job and become a productive member of medieval society. So we are supposed to gather 20 meat and 40 wood. At the moment, we're losing food because obviously we have to feed the people. So we'll add another hunter right there, and he goes north. Because of course he does. One shot, one kill. Amazing. And he just shoots another one across the map. Okay, he just shoots everything. That man, I think, has misunderstood his task. Let's build another woodcutter around over here. I think 2 hunters and maybe 3 woodcutters will be fine. We'll build another one up there, just so you can travel in a little bit. And we check through what else we can build. Could build a hut, which helps with more peasants. But we are not using all our peasants at the moment. Question is, should we be using all our peasants at the moment? I mean, our hunters are hunting, our woodcutters... Well, let's build another woodcutter. Obviously, if we built another hovel, that means we need more food to supply more people. I love how this works. Like, they walk up there with their goods, and then when they reach it, it just gets filled up. Fantastic stuff. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's go. We almost had it for a moment, but then people ate our stocks again. I love these menus when I was younger. You know, it's all kind of integrated into a thematic little thing. Like you can click on here and you get your statistics.
Great esteem, my lord.
We don't got no army, so there's nothing to be seen there. Oh, what's that other button there? Ah, okay. Just, oh my god, I remember these guys. They always died so quickly.
Scouts are reporting that packs of wolves are closing in on the castle.
Oh no.
We must get the supplies stored.
Packs of wolves are closing in on the castle. Our hunters will try and deal with it to a degree. So I'll say we build another hunter's hut up there. Because we're doing decent-ish on the wood. But we'll probably need to build some walls back here and back here. It has been a really, really long time. I don't fully remember how all this worked, but... oh, okay.
We are victorious, sire.
Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Previous best score, huh? They're even looking for you to replay
Whilst
this.
the men frantically ferry precious supplies into the granary, Sir Longarm and Lord Woolsack ride into the camp.
Job well done. Not too bad for your first attempt.
No, no, no! The fool has pitched camp in the middle of the wolves' migration track.
Good. It will give the men some well-needed practice before we make our strike.
Oof. Now I have no choice but to send out a scout to find a more permanent position.
Alright. We made an oopsie. Building in the migration path of wolves. Well, they could have told us. How would we have
Day
known?
by day, the camp becomes more overwhelmed by the wolves, and their persistent howling robs the men of sleep. The situation is about to get out of hand when Lord Woolsack's scout returns. Soon afterwards, you are summoned into the command tent.
Sir Longarm has convinced me to give you another chance. We have found the remains of an abandoned stockade.
Wolves plague this county every winter. So we need you to get the stockade back up to scratch quickly.
Failure is not an option this time. Just keep your eyes peeled.
To ensure the safety of your men, you are required to renovate the abandoned stockade before winter is upon us again. Use your archers to kill off any wolves that threaten your peasants.
Sight your granary, sire.
Sounds easy enough. Okay, so we'll build our granary on this side here as close as possible. And we need woodcutter. There. Let's build 2 there. I think there's enough wood for that. Let's get some hunters going. Their huts can be inside.
Wood needed.
And this was the real fun part, building walls. How much wood do we even have? There been 4. Probably should invest in another woodcutter instead. So the hunters also fight wolves a little bit, but our main goal will be building a wall so the wolves won't be a problem. They're up there, as you can tell. Could try. Alright, yeah, you can't turn buildings here. They exist in the directions you want them, basically, or they don't exist. That's how it is. I'm thinking if we build a fort gate here, we can attack the wolves from down here before they ever attack us. But I don't know if that's actually possible to build there, because you can see the red of the little hillock. So I don't think we can build there.
Wood needed.
We build here probably. No?
Wood needed. Wood
It worked
needed.
in this direction, but not in the other one. That doesn't help us though. But I don't see a path for the wolves down back here, so they can only really come from this side. So if we build a wall down here, that should be fine. But of course we will need wood for that. And there it comes. So let's build this. How did it work? Hold down to click and then you just kind of pull. And I never knew if this is kind of fixed. Is that enough? We'll just build up thick. I don't know what is a full wall down to the south here. Like, what is actually locked? We can turn the camera in the 4 directions, but that's really it. So I don't know if we got an actual closure here. So just to be safe, we'll build like that. So no one can sneak around us. And we'll reinforce the walls that we do have a little bit more. So basically I think wolves will need to come this way. We'll have to see. Let's build some woodcutters. We're doing okay on the food. Could of course build this shut. And I think we'll do that. Give it another gate. In this direction.
Not enough wood, my lord.
And then we'll build closed around it. We can turn it pressing middle mouse button, so that's nice. It'll basically cycle through the various options it has. And we'd build here. That means they have to walk a whole long way around. Oh, well. We'll see if and when they arrive.
The wolves are on the prowl, sire.
Now they are on the prowl. Let's go. Let's have it. Shall we build another hunter? I think. We'll do that. So the wolves have woken, basically. And our archers are trying their best to hit them. Now let's be clear. Wolves as represented here are misrepresented here. Wolves would generally not attack people. But such is fantasy and medieval folklore. They are a dangerous creature. I mean, if they kill your livestock, that is almost equal to them attacking you directly. Oh no, I shut out a hunter. But we will have to shut this, so maybe the hunter dies. Oh god, will he reach before the wolves come? Come on now, run! Oh, high stakes situation. You have to close the gates manually. There's nothing for you to do about it. And these wolves are sitting there, so we'll open it so the wolves come a little bit closer so the archers can shoot them. Or have they just decided that they live there now? No idea. We'll just keep it open. I think our archers can handle these few wolves there. So, 35 meat. We can do that. Let's build some more hunters. We have one more lad out there, so we'll build another hunter there. Use all our people. I like that they have their little dogs. And everyone has their own name. And what they're doing.
No taxes is good taxes. That's my motto.
Aye, aye. And you can talk to them and they will tell you a little bit about themselves.
No taxes is good taxes. That's my motto.
Instructions.
Except the warriors. The warriors have no names.
Off. We are on our way.
They have no names.
This policy of no taxes is the least we could expect. This policy of no taxes is the least we could expect.
Lovely. So our lord, he doesn't have a name. Although we set one when we built the game. Set it up. Ah, well. 100 approval.
The people worship you, sire.
Crazy. I'm not sure if the hunter is trying to catch himself a wolf, but all he's doing is he's hitting our walls. He might be the most ineffectual worker I've ever seen in my life.
No taxes? Oh, that makes a nice change.
My man, what the hell are you doing? Yep. Highly efficient war machines. These people. Absolutely incredible. So, if you don't know, the scribe's face will change with however well liked you are. So, that's a nice little tidbit.
Scribe. Here they come again, sire.
Alright, time to close that gate. This time we're not locking anyone out, so that's fine. You know, they got food everywhere. Why do they need to come for us? That's what I think is quite unrealistic about these specific wolves. Why would they attack us? Alright, let's build that little castle shut here. Needn't be that strong on this side. But you can add another layer of wall right in front of the gate to make the gate a little bit stronger itself. Which is more a cute little thing to do and not necessarily a high play strategy.
We are victorious, sire.
Man, we did great.
Well, at least you can complete half a task.
Oi.
Well done. Now, our men are secure, and we can send a hunting party into the next county to eradicate the wolves for good.
I suppose it must be done, but we have to proceed with caution as that county is close to the enemy's border.
Amazing animations. Alright, let's go. Let's eliminate those wolves. I feel bad about them. That's kind of uncool.
We need you to train some new recruits in the use of the bow.
The wolves breed in the next county. Find their lairs and wipe them out. It's them or us.
Very
Find
good.
a hilltop and fortify yourself there using a mott and bailey.
Duke de Pouce has been patrolling the area of late, so it is vital you are not spotted, as we don't stand a chance against a full assault.
If you see that rat before I do, be sure you slice him open for me.
Construct a Mott and Bailey fortification and strengthen it with some towers. Then start bow production and raise a force of archers with which to eradicate the wolves that run riot there.
Place a keep to sight your castle, my
Rioting wolves, that's fantastic. So we got a wolf right there. Do we see another wolf? We can press space to flatten the terrain to help building. Okay, that's where they all are. Hiding. Okay, so this will be the danger area.
Your scribe. We'll have to work fast. These wolves are everywhere.
We're not going to build up here. It's kind of enticing, you know, because it's high up and everything, and that's where you build a castle, right? But it's limiting in the space. So instead, we're going to go kind of over on this side there.
Sight your granary, sire.
Build that there. Build a few woodcutters in the woods. Boop, 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 boop. Where can we put one? Ah, there we go. And another one. And let's get some hunters going. Those will place like there. We had 3 in the past, so we'll build 3 again. Potentially. But what we really want right now is wood barracks armory, which costs us a lot. So maybe get another woodcutter first. The music. I don't think they can stand on top of this. Later barracks, they will be able to stand on top of. So we'll want to build this. This doesn't really matter where we build it, so we'll build it up here. We can build
More wood is
this. But we can't. No, we actually can't build it. Ooh, we get a wooden platform. That's lovely. I'm thinking we'll just go with another woodcutter, honestly. Where can we place it? Right there. So we have 2 hunters helping us feed. We have 2 people left. So these are really fun. In an icon here, you can see how the roof slants a little bit, because if you build them up against the wall, they will actually slant like that. We don't have a wall right now, and I don't think they do that with palisades. But if we had, and if we did, you rest assured that's what they would do. Now, as you can see, everyone is walking and doing their stuff. So these guys will require these wood planks to work. So we're gonna put this close to the wood, so they don't have to go far. And we are also going to put this thing, the armory, close, so they don't have to walk far to drop off their work. See, it's big brain moves here. I'm considering this very carefully. Very, very carefully. And I think we'll start building a little bit of a defensive wall. Now we can't really go all that far. Do we have some more interesting wood bits maybe? There. But I don't think we have any more people. So we'll need a hut first. And given the amount of food we're earning, I think that's fine. We'll put the hut up next to the barracks. So they know what to expect from life.
Wood needed.
Oh, we can't even build that. Okay, now we can. So we'll put this... I know there are wolves here, like down there, but we'll spread it out a little bit. Get some more...
Can't place that there, my lord.
Why not, though? What is that? It's a problem. Now, these way signs here, these are an indicator of where people might show up if they attack from elsewhere on the map. Or outside the map. So these are always good to keep in mind. And have a little look at. Man, I remember way, way, way too much from this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to enclose this wolf. Like that. And we'll make it double. Now, of course, I don't know if I can actually build a gatehouse here. So let's let's figure that out real quick. Can we build a gatehouse here at all? In any way, shape, or form? I mean, we can build it kind of like that. Which I think is fairly suboptimal, but we can fix it. So we just have to do this. Now it looks super intentional. And like we know what we're doing. Could remove these walls, but first we're gonna... Oh no, we can't. Let's remove these walls here then. Gotta be very careful because this doesn't properly highlight where you're actually aiming with that. Alright, and now we build a wooden platform. We can build that anywhere. Oh, oh no. Big oversight on my end. Would have cost us our lives almost. So here we can build a tower. You can see it turns a little bit to line up with the wall. We'll build 2, why not? And now we have 3 bows all ready to go. So we go to this. Set an assembly point. Assemble here.
Orders. Weapons needed, sire.
So now we need gold as well to recruit them. They don't cost us, I don't think, any upkeep or anything. But we'll have to have more. They don't count into the peasants. Only the worker count into the peasants.
We await orders.
So now we send them up here.
Yes. Leaving.
Look at me. I'm still used to controls from like 10 years ago. We should also probably go ahead and close that gate here. Otherwise, that's gonna be super useless.
Archers.
So we can tell them to attack from where they are. So if we do this,
My boy's yours, sir.
if we do
Depuse's men have
this.
arrived. We can't allow them to give away our position.
Oh no, okay. Depuse's men arrived from down
That's
here.
quite a run. We are on our way.
Yeah. What did I tell you? They shot our dog.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Me lord. Instructions. Arrows. Ready. Notch. Arrows.
So our peasants will help
We await orders.
a little bit.
Targets.
You can see the woodsman
Yes.
is helping there. And one of the enemies just kind of went away
Leaving.
and
Marchers.
refuses to
Ready.
elaborate any further.
Moving off.
Okay, but that means we need to also fortify this area. Yes. Take my advice, not how I deal with it myself. So I don't know, quite know why can't I build here. Might be that stone there. Oh, right. Too close to the signpost. Can't build that close to the signpost. That's also why we couldn't build the foresters here. All right, I get it. So this is the closest we can get, basically. So let's see, how far can we go? That's a fairly large area that's being closed off to us. But we can deal with it. Ding.
A message from your scribe. The wolves are on the prowl, sire.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all not really working out here. Let's get a little bit of a platform going here. So our archers should be dealing with this.
We await orders. Needed, sire.
Let's build another Fletcher. Right next here. So the trees are a resource that keeps growing. Like you see some young trees here. They do come back up. They are not finite. Maybe we delete these walls here. I feel like the enemy might be hiding behind that or something. These are not helping us. Also, we don't actually really need this. This could help us in the end. Like, if they have to fight the wolves, it's not a bad thing for us. But let us try and reinforce those walls. God, I spent so much time on this as a kid. And I will, again, spend so much time on this as an adult, apparently. Cut it really close here. So this is a weak point in our defenses. Right there. I think we're closed off. I think we should be fine.
We await orders. Needed, my boy's yours.
Let's get
We
these
are on
up
our
on these
way.
platforms, and
My
this
lord.
guy can go
Leaving
here.
now. Weapons needed, sire.
The music is so good.
We await orders. Instructions.
So we could just tell him to attack here.
Arrows.
He'll hit this general area, so maybe he kills
We await
wolf.
orders.
Probably not.
Moving
If you do it
off.
en masse, then it starts making some sense. And that's our job anyway. So we'll take these guys and also
Arrows
have them
away!
fire here.
We await orders. Archers ready.
Okay, someone was hit. Oh yeah, they're hitting something. Yep. It's not
My
super
boy is
effective,
yours.
but
Arrows away!
they do manage, and they have a fairly large range.
Arrows away!
Still hurts me. Hurts me to hurt these poor little creatures. They did nothing.
We await orders needed, sire. Instructions.
And just because I will not be surprised again. And these guys are dealing with this, well, at the moment not so much of a threat. They're dealing with it
We await
just
orders.
fine.
Arrows away!
It's much more effective than I thought it would be, honestly.
Weapons needed, sire.
But in this mass, they will eventually chop down everything, I think. So, but these are not, these are still growing. Maybe we build another one here, another wood cutter. Won't hurt. Try and trim this down a little bit. More archers.
We await orders.
A whole one that we
Yes.
can have. I really like the color scheme that we got going though.
Leaving now. Moving off. We are on our way.
I like that they tried for a little bit of an old-timey English like they did in Age of Empires 4 as well, but I think it's not very accurate. Historically or otherwise.
Arrows away!
Moving off. Is that historical? I don't quite know. I shouldn't say it is. There's sound effects, man. These games were made with love back then. I'm sure some are still being made with love today. Okay, let's build yet another Fletcher. We'll just build him like there. I don't think they actually need a physical path. So you could build them in a square and they would still work, I think. Honestly, let's try that out. We have enough wood. We have enough people.
More gold is needed.
Oh, we don't have the gold though. All right, so now we're gonna get a little bit unpopular. Where is the option? Oh, yeah.
No change in the treasury lord.
We have to click on our main house and raise our tax a little bit. So now
Bit much, these taxes.
the people don't like
love
it.
you, my lord.
Because we can't offset it by anything, really. Well,
Our food
it's not
stocks
true.
are dwindling,
We
my
can give them
liege.
extra rations, which increases their enjoyment. Now let's build some hunter huts here. What I want is a square, basically, where one is enclosed to see if the central one can still work. Or if they, like, can't get to their hut. No? I think that works. We'll fully enclose it, just to test if this does anything. Go away, doggy. Move. Yeah.
Not
there we
enough workers available to run this building.
go. Yeah, we'll get another little hut for our people. Okay, so the central
This
one...
building has no labor, sire.
Question is, does it not have any labor because we have too few peasants, or can they not reach it?
This building has no labor, sire.
No access to keep. Okay, so you can't build like that. They need a physical route that they can get. Very good. No faking in the medieval times. You gotta do your stuff. Oh, they added this.
Stocks are very low, sire.
We can hold on CTRL
Orders.
and get 5 at once.
My boy's
Crazy. Let's get these up on this platform here.
No.
So of course, trying to keep up these rations is gonna be a rough thing. Our hunters sure will try.
Me lord.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Yours away.
Focus fire. There we go, victory. It's achieved against
Victory.
the absolutely helpless wolves.
Fortunately, the rat's scouting party did not survive long enough to give away your position. But it is likely that they will be missed before long. A dispatch arrives from Sir Longarm.
Hopefully, by the time you receive this message, all has gone well, and you have put an end to those irritating wolves. I now ask a favor of you. Begin constructing an outpost on the edge of Duke de Pousse's territory in order to help me better judge the strength of the rat's forces. You must not, under any circumstances, send confirmation of your mission's completion to Lord Wolfsack.
The rat was raised as an only child in lands belonging to the de Pouce family.
Lovely man.
The Duke showed his mother favor, ensuring that she never paid taxes and always had enough to get by. One day, a messenger came by, and it was revealed that his father was the same Duke de Pouce who his mother had once worked for as a serving wench. Due to an unfortunate accident, the entire de Pouce family had been lost at sea whilst returning from holiday, leaving the rat as next in line to inherit the title of Duke.
Find a suitable location on high ground near the lands belonging to Duke de Pouce and start construction of an outpost. The wooden keep will offer better protection than a simple hall. Take some cattle to breed as the land there suits them well. Do not show yourself to the enemy. But should you be discovered, let none escape to tell. The hills will give your archers an advantage when firing from height.
Okay, we get a difficult setting now. I don't know if we had that before. Let's go for very hard and regret our choices.
Place a keep to site your castle, my liege.
Okay, again, we'll check out the map real quick first before we make any choices. So this is stone to harvest, I think. I'm entirely sure. No, it's not. It's just... looks like it. So we have open fields in this direction, and there's a signpost, so that's where the enemy will come from. Meaning, obviously, we're supposed to build here. And we'll put our keep kinda at the edge here. Reason being, our men can get up on that keep
Site your granary, sire.
and shoot down from that keep. I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, so let's put down some woodcutters. Including some outside. That's fine. You know, the peasantry, they might die. And that is, of course, a sacrifice, as you know, I am willing to make. Alright. Let's get some food going. And we're not hunting this time. We're building dairy farms. So we're going to have some cows. And I want to find some places that are a little bit weird, you know, like this one here. That's a little bit weird. So it's in spots where we wouldn't necessarily want to go with anything else. That's basically my thinking. So the woods are going to grow around there and people are just going to go up. And they're going to make cheese for us. Now the problem with monocultures, as you well know, or might know, is the reliance on it will bite you in the behind once things kind of go a little bit awry. Because if all your cows are sick for some reason or something similar happens to them, then, well, you're a little bit in trouble, aren't you? Now, our lord will fight if attacked, but generally he will try and avoid that, because if he dies, we're losing. And that we did not come to do. So we have some fairly long ways, sadly, this time for the woodcutters. So it'll take us some time to build up the in a way that I will appreciate. There's really not much we can do about it.
Oh, that makes a nice change.
Oh, you'll be taxed once I can afford giving you more food. Now, the good thing about popularity is it's not just the amount of food. But if we give multiple types of food, that also helps with the happiness. You should also probably play the tutorial. If you never played this, play the tutorial. The things I know, like clicking here and doing things, you know.
Change in the treasury, Lord.
That's not necessarily something you would know. Alright, we're still working with wood exclusively. Now what we want to do is build an armory. I'll put it a little bit... Yeah, no, we're still going to put it around here. And now we'll get some Fletchers going.
Wood is needed.
Well, as soon as we can. Really. We have 3 people left. And also this costs us 100 gold to build. And then the archers will cost us gold, so all that is to be kept in mind. I like how they're just kind of standing still once they reach the stockpile to unload. Alright, this is what we need. Lots of production, so once we can start going, we can really start going. But we can't do this forever, so eventually we will have to start building up a different way in terms of defense and stuff. So maybe we use our last bit of wood to build yet another woodcutter here. Because there's plenty growing inside. We have one guy who's a little bit in danger out there in the world. And another guy who's even in worse danger. Let's build a house, maybe.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Here you can see +1 happiness from 2 food types being eaten. So I'll put the living quarters also far away, where they're not in the way for anything sensible, like barracks or whatnot. We will not need them close by, that is. Alright, let's start building our barracks. Build another cheese farm. Right there. And after that, our wood is gonna go for defenses. Build a decent-ish supply chain now. We might be a little bit low on food, or slow on food, rather. But the defenses are quite important. And we will start with gates.
Wood needed.
If we could, which we can't.
Wood needed.
Can we get a good looking gate here? I mean, this is the best looking gate we can get. Because we can't actually... Maybe we'll build it here and we'll just wall off at the southern edge there. No one needs to go in our tier. We don't have hunters, so it doesn't really matter. If we had hunters, then maybe I would make try and make some more pathways for them to reduce the time they need to walk. Okay, but here comes the wood. Let's build the gatehouse. And let's wall off some stuff. So, first things first, we close this here. I'm just not trusting these little, you know, these small little gaps here and there. Now, you can build upon the stone, which doesn't really help you. But, yeah, we gotta be careful here. So build up like that. Build over like this, because we want to be on the high ground. And then we close off everything in the back here. Because I don't trust these little gaps everywhere. Just don't trust them. Actually close off the whole stone, why not? We can kind of watch by the pathways our people take, whether or not we're doing a fairly good job. But just to be sure, so there's no archers firing on our cows or something, we'll just close this entirely as far as we can. Now we have a little bit of gold left, and we have a little bit of money, or a few bows, so let's get our first archers in here. And we'll build a little wall, a little tower there. So our woodcutter is coming this way, which...
Wood needed.
Is he going to chop wood or is he going to walk into our camp?
Wood needed.
He's going to chop wood. I mean, it used to make sense for him to go that route. Now you can see he has to walk a fairly long bit. Right, let's build this here.
Instructions.
Put these guys there. This doesn't necessarily need a tower, but I don't know. Do I feel like a tower? Again, we don't need to build this. What I'm gonna build, but I like a cleaner looking defense, you know? They found us. So, oh, that's a lot of archers, honestly.
We await orders.
I'm not quite sure we can defend against that.
We await orders.
Question is where... Oh, no, those are
We
spearmen.
are on our
Okay.
way.
Not archers. Good. Spearmen are useless. Against archers, anyway.
Yes.
So we'll send one more there.
No.
Alright, they're going to attack our woodcutter. Let's close the gate to our woodcutter that is currently trying to leave. Oh, he just teleported through. This man will hopefully do his very best. We'll destroy this woodcutter hut there. Alright.
Archers ready.
We'll send these guys up
Moving
here.
off. We await orders. Weapons needed, sire. My bow is yours.
So they are attacking this gate now. Which we cannot repair while it is being attacked. So let's take some of our archers, because the gate, we're losing it. That's gone in a second. So we'll put our archers up on the bailey here. Up on the keep.
Enemy has breached the wall. Needed, sire.
From where they can attack the enemy still. And potentially save everyone. Nope, they first let some peasants die. So the problem with walls, of course, is they also block our own projectiles, as we saw earlier.
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
With our hunter. No, don't kill the guy with the cheese. He's vital. I fear they know that. I fear they understand the economy. So we can't build next to an enemy, which makes sense. So let's build next to not an enemy. Here. And here. Alright, we still have one enemy running around.
Take steady aim.
Come on, boys. You can hit him. Okay, well, maybe not. You can try and hit him. Very good. We did it. Oh, no, there's still one boy left. We definitely need more of this, but I fear we need to increase our taxes.
No change in the treasury, lord.
Okay.
Yes, our cows are struck down by a strange malady, my lord.
There it comes. The sickness. Okay, will he will flee. I think we're losing this mission right now, aren't we? Eliminate all enemy units. Yeah. Shouldn't we lose now? Okay.
More gold is needed.
Apparently not. Let's rebuild. Adapt, overcome, rebuild. And jam to the music while we do it. And let's reinforce the gate a little bit. Just build more walls they have to fight through. And one of my favorite things, we'll just make it really, really silly. They break the first gate, fine. There's another gate. They didn't know about that. They didn't think that would be so. Ah, but so it is.
Await orders. Archers, ready. Moving off. My bow is yours. Me lord, we are on our way.
Alright, so people are hating us
Empty, sire.
a lot because no granary right
Losing
now.
A little money, my liege.
Let's move the taxes down a little bit until our cows are back in stock and our cheese is rolling back in. Oh, look, the children are playing.
Our scouts report another group of the rats men heading in our direction. Are we ready for them?
I shouldn't say so, no. I don't quite think we are. Okay, cheese is coming in, finally. Let's close the front gate. And maybe reinforce the walls a little bit more. Just don't want them to decide, oh, right, let's go through a weak point then. If that's the strong point, we just go through a weak point, huh? Shan't we? That would be quite silly. And we do have the wood, so why not?
The rats' troops are attacking.
Yeah, yeah.
We await orders. Instructions.
Oh, I thought for a second these were attacking. That was...
Leaving
oh,
now.
God. That scared me a little bit. I don't think I can play very hard for the whole campaign, honestly. It feels very hard.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Very good. Let's go with
We are losing
this
a
so we can
little
get some
money,
taxes.
my liege. We are losing a little money, my liege. Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire.
I want the popularity go up first. And then we work on the rest. Alright, let's see how our archers will hold up. If I remember correctly, the AI is kinda inclined to attack weak points and the gates. Yeah, that looks much better than last time. Still, one of them escaped. And this is still not their final form. So, let's put another... let's put a tower here. Well, that's a sensible position. Can't afford another Fletcher, so we're reliant on these two old lads doing their job proper. Gotta have a little bit of an eye out, because sometimes they will stand on the stairs rather than on the platform, and then they're kind of useless. So you definitely want them up on the platform. Let's send this boy up on this platform as well. While he can hit from there, he's not going to be near as effective as when he stands there. So they have a good view of all this. But I think we might want another tower right here. So we have a real full cone. Doesn't need to be a lot there, maybe 2. The main bulk will still stand here. I like the cute little details these games used to have, you know? Our Lord is just kind of walking around all the time, inspecting the troops, saying hello to everyone. There's children running around that don't do anything, they just kind of exist. There's a lot of milking happening.
We are almost out of food, sire.
Which is a problem, so let's try and stop these horrible events from materializing.
Orders.
Let's get some more
Archers
up on this platform.
Leaving? No.
So these will have to fall back onto this if this gate falls. That's what I'm thinking here. What we could do, of course, is build yet another layer of defenses inside. Which is kind of how it worked. You wouldn't have just one ring of defenses, so...
A small group of the rat soldiers are heading to the castle.
So we could go ahead, put this here, and build a defensive wall like that. It's not very strong, mind, but it is a tertiary layer of defense. Unless this here gets breached, of course, then...
We are almost out of food, sire.
Okay, this boy down here is kinda stuck in time and space.
No stockpile space, my lord.
The rats' troops are attacking.
I don't think that's true, my boy. I think we have plenty of stockpile space. You just don't know how to get there. Alright, okay. So, more spearmen running in, coming in. Approaching here. Very good. Let's go. Let's have it.
The granary is empty, sire.
Yeah. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Don't you worry about us.
We await orders. My boy's yours.
So put this guy on the center platform.
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
Yeah, I know. We need to make everyone happy. And we'll do it from the cow's teat right into the mouths of babes. Okay, this worries me.
We are almost
Okay,
out
they've turned. Okay. It's looking good, looking good.
We have survived the enemy's onslaught.
They didn't even reach the walls. Well done, us. That doesn't look too shabby either. It's super impractical in almost every single imaginable way. But it's not too shabby. Have we won? Oh no, this wasn't the last attack. Alright, okay. I respect that. I respect that. Do we have the money now? Yes, we do. Let's have another Fletcher. And we'll build him like on the back end here. For some reason, the Fletchers are old men.
A little strange, Lord. So are most of the other cows.
Cows are strange? Acting strange? Tell me more, old man.
We await orders. Me lord?
I'll put him
We are on our way.
there.
Your popularity is rising.
As well as should. I keep these people safe. And fed. Sort of. Okay, let's take down this wood hut.
Old Bessie is acting a little strange, Lord.
Hairy horse lover.
So are most of the other cows.
Uh-huh. Sure, that's your name. Let's go ahead and build another woodcutter in here.
Wood needed. Wood stocks are too low, sire.
Well, we would if we could, but we can't, so we shan't. Is this guy still alive? No. Okay, there's wood coming in, which will allow us to build another woodcutter hut.
A small group of the rat soldiers are heading to the castle.
Isn't this the last wave? Why would this be a small group? Let's be honest. This is the worst army we've ever seen. We stand no chance. Abandon all hope.
We await orders.
They're not here yet.
Instructions.
I'll say one drawback of the color choice I made for my army is
Leaving
that I actually
now.
don't
Moving
like.
off.
They're a little bit gray,
We are on our
brown,
way.
dark. They're a little bit hard to spot, I think.
Leaving now.
Which is probably great for multiplayer, but it's not so good for me right now. The music.
The rats' troops are attacking.
I'll just keep reinforcing this forever and ever. Oh boy, that's a bunch. And we have no more arrows, no more bows.
We await orders.
You
We
can
await
go live up
orders.
here.
Moving off.
Okay. So the expeditionary force of 3 men is being sent. Look at that lush little forest that's grow here. Lovely. Even the deer have babies.
We await orders. Yes? We are on our way.
Alright, let's have it. Let's see them. Yeah. One of them reached our walls.
Outlying villagers have seen a band of the rats' troops heading this way.
Alright, we're still not done. We're still going. Okay. We can do this. I'm sure. Let's reinforce a little bit here, where someone stepped up to our wall. Which I do not appreciate. And reinforce our secondary layer. What you also can do is build like these. And the enemy might just try and attack these first. But that's a bit cheesy. That's a bit cheesy. Let's be... I mean, we are living off of cheese. Obviously, we would start being a little bit cheesy. A little bit cheesy, a little bit cheeky. What we could also do is build a little platform here. And put a detachment of archers so we have a
Rats' troops are
cross
attacking.
attack.
We await orders.
We can do all that. It's not forbidden.
Archers ready.
No one will tell us no.
Leaving now.
Send some more troops in the first layer of defense. We'll see what they do with these. Maybe they ignore them, maybe they attack. If they attack, well... then that's on them. I don't think I made it too attractive to attack there, so... let's see how we hold up. Don't like that. Don't like that trajectory. This scares me. Okay, it should scare me. So they ignore these walls. Oh boy.
We await orders. My boys lost. Me lord?
We have to pull our troops.
Instructions. We await orders. Moving off. Yes? Archers, ready. My bow is yours. Me lord? We are on our way.
Okay, we left something open there,
Instructions.
apparently.
Leaving now.
That's good to know. So they are breaking through. Most likely. I don't think even the archers on this platform, if they ever get there, will be able to attack them. Oh no, they are.
Yes? Archers are ready.
So these should be able to hit the ones that are fleeing.
The cowards have run, sir. We can't catch them. They'll give us away for sure.
What do you mean we can't catch them? There's no one here. Oh, fine.
My bow is yours.
Well, my gambit kind of worked out, sort of. It wasn't
We are
super optimal, but
victorious, sire.
You have boldly beaten back many of the rats' patrols.
I have.
But a few stragglers have managed to survive the last attack and escaped. Although no new orders have been received, you cannot afford to let them reach Duke de Pouce to uncover your location.
Well, so we go on the offensive now.
You continue to chase the retreating survivors deep into the next county, only to lose them in fog by nightfall. Meanwhile,
They have taken out half a dozen patrols and are actually invading one of my counties. What am I supposed to do now?
Stay calm, De Pouce. Any rebel militia worth their salt fled abroad seasons ago. Your men can take care of a few sniveling outlaws. Why not come deer hunting with me to take your mind off things?
But they're only a stone's throw away from here. I have to do something.
Simply send a small siege force to sever their source of escape.
That's easy for you to say.
Relax. By the time we return from our hunting trip, the problem will have resolved itself. Trust me.
the snake was once made governor to some of the richest provinces in the homeland, where he made an extremely fruitful living from underdeclaring the taxes he collected. But when the king found out, he had him posted here to the new colonies. During one of his first military encounters, he went up against your father, losing an eye to him in combat. On that day, the snake swore he would not rest until the decapitated heads of your entire family were lined up on spikes outside of his keep. Your scouts report that you are trapped without enough supplies to continue, or enough troops to fight your way back. Your only chance is to make your stand here. They have found a strong defensive position on an island in a broad river, and one of your lieutenants has already started building a base. The land around the river is very fertile. Use it to grow some wheat.
Okay, we don't go on the offensive. We are still on the defensive. Let's try very hard. We might be killed now, but that's part of the fun. Okay, so... Alright, I feel like I remember this map, but... There's only this entrance that I can see. I don't think there's another way they will come. So closing these off should be fine. Alright, let's build our granary. Maybe we build it back here in the back end.
Your popularity is falling.
Phew. Let's get some woodcutters going. And we'll grow some wheat. Now the wheat is not actually what we eat. So we'll have to be a little bit mindful of the space. Wait, is wheat something they bring here? I think it is. Okay, we'll build another wheat farm a little bit closer to everything. Okay. So we'll need a mill right there. So I think that's where they bring the wheat. I don't think they bring it to the food. We also need a larger population size. We'll put that house like here. How much wood do we have? Not much. I think the rest of the wood should be spent on more woodcutters, honestly. We'll put one on the island. And one more down here. Right there. So they grow the wheat. The mills wheat.
Your popularity is rising.
And the flour will become, you have guessed it, bread in the bakeries. So I think I might have gotten the supply chain wrong in terms of walking distances. Of course, the crossing of rivers is super ineffective.
Wood needed.
Yeah, I'm aware. So we have at least one of them going.
Wood needed.
Oh, we actually start with 4 archers. I didn't see that. All right.
Wood needed.
Let's get some defenses going. I will put these guys up there. For now. In hopes of the enemy not doing any shenanigans that will kill me. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. They bring the wheat here. But generally, I think you produce way more flour than you need wheat, basically. So the long distances shouldn't be much of a problem. But now we need, of course, a baker. Where is that? There.
Wood needed.
And the baker will take the flour, and the flour is there. So I put the granary in the worst possible spot. That's gonna be bad for us. Well, for me mainly. You're just watching. Might feel for me, but you're just watching. So this is a prime case of, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Let's get another bakery going. And now we go back to the defensive. Let's... build this wall. I'm not going to reinforce them for now. Because what I need them to be is existing. If they're not perfect in their existence, it's an entirely different matter for an entirely different time. So that should be fine for the moment. Let's reinforce the worst bits where we don't have any archers at the moment. And now we save up a little bit in terms of resources. Yeah, okay, we're doing good on the flour. We still have some bread going. Yep. Water delivered bread. Good God. I thought I was so smart. I wish the miller's boys would also bring the flour to the bakers, but they sure don't. Absolutely do not do that. We need a barracks. We need another Fletcher. Honestly. Seeing what we saw in the last one, oh boy. We need all the Fletchers we can get.
A small group of the rat soldiers are heading to the castle.
Yeah. Let's see if we have the same definition of small. I have my suspicions that that is not so. We'll build the barracks. Where do we build it? Doesn't really matter. I'll build it here. Less of a walk.
Orders.
Not that they need to get there.
We are on our way.
Now we close this gate. And we hope that they attack here. But they might be bringing their own archers this time. So I still want to close this off. But we have very little wood at the moment. Because they might shoot across here, you know? Right, so this is closed now. I don't want to lose all the building space, the potential one here, so build close.
They're coming to the ramparts.
Okay, now comes the time where we see whether or not we were actually right about where they can spawn, and it appears so. And yes, they bring archers. Now, attacking up a wall is more difficult than attacking downward from it. So our soldiers will be a little bit protected.
We await orders.
But they're not invincible up there.
We await orders. Leaving
so
no. Yes.
We'll reinforce for sure. It might also make some sense to build some towers. Where are these going? Okay, they're attacking our lord from up there. That's bad.
Archers, ready. My bow is yours. Me lord.
Oh, no.
Instructions. We are on our way. We await
Oh,
orders.
goodness dearie me. I am
We await orders. Needed,
completely out of my depths here.
Yes. Leaving now.
Alright, okay.
Archers, ready. My bow is yours. Moving off.
Of course you don't want your archers in melee combat. So just like we did in the last mission, we're gonna lose a little bit before we start winning, potentially. No, don't kill the Fletcher with the bow. Oh, he just did it. He just made it.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Me lord.
Alright, time to rebuild. That wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't good, but now we know. Now we are prepared. Now we are aware. So what we will do, actually, is we'll build something silly. We'll build something silly. Let's see if it pans out. Oh no. Good evening. The win condition of the game in general or this particular mission? What's me and you? Survive, I think. So, okay, this will be horrible.
Instructions. We are on our way.
This will be really bad.
We await orders. Needed, sire. We await orders. Yes? Leaving now!
Survive until they don't send any more. Basically, we have to survive until the bar is full.
Gold needed.
That's how it goes.
We are losing a little money, my liege.
And we need.
Much these
Our food
taxes.
stocks
Ah,
are dwindling, my liege.
Right, okay, we're not doing well in our economy. It is a harsh economy though, so don't judge me. Thank you very much. I will try to good luck and have fun. Yes, I have. Thanks. I agree, they're quite cool. I don't know if they're at all effective in any way, but they post like every hour or something. Let's see. Okay, we can have another Fletcher.
We await orders. Archers, ready.
Okay, so my idea, sort of.
Wood needed.
My idea is to wait until we have wood. I sure hope they don't die up there, because that's a big gamble. By the way, I really appreciate the shadows on the little map here. They
Granary stocks are very
didn't
low,
have to do
sire.
that, but they did. And I appreciate it.
We await orders. My bow is yours. Moving off.
I will close this gate already. There's no need to keep that open. Our food stocks are bad. The guy in the cape is us. That is the Lord. If this man dies, we lose. So, we got a little bit sniped from up here last time around. So I built this to be a little bit of a forward base bulwark type thing, you know?
Me lord,
And they should be then
we are
supported
on our way.
by the other
Leaving
archers.
now.
I'm hoping. But I honestly, I'm not quite sure if this is going to work out the way I think it will.
Instructions.
Let's split these between the two platforms there. It's probably not nearly as effective as I need it to be. Okay, we have plenty of flour, so we can build a few more bakers. We can also afford them. I love how the houses kind of give you this little cut down while something is actually happening in them. Again, they didn't need to do that, but they did it. It's a shame what happened with the Stronghold IP over time. Crusaders were pretty decent.
Very low,
Prepare
sire.
to grovel before me in my court. You do not have what it takes to defeat the likes of me.
Moving off.
Do we need more people here?
Yes.
I will
We
just
are on
put
our
some more
way.
people there. This is such a bad idea. I can tell already. It's such a bad idea. Oh god.
Your popularity is falling.
Why would it fall?
Our gold stock, the rats' troops, are attacking.
Okay, let's see how it works out.
Archers, ready.
Okay, not at all.
My bow is yours.
Let's pull these poor boys back.
Leaving now.
That was a terrible idea. And now we basically built attack platforms for the enemy, is what we
await
did.
orders. Me lord.
If they ever break through there, we kind of did.
Moving off.
And they're splitting up again. Oh boy. A few last second fortifications coming up. Oh boy. Alright, okay. Ouch. I don't think we're surviving this. I'll be honest here. All of our archers are dying. And there's nothing I can do about. Because they can shoot all across here. I knew it. Playing on very hard wouldn't work out for me. Oh boy.
The enemy has breached the walls.
I know that the enemy has done that.
Yes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think I really hurt myself with the long walkways. So it's fine that we put these here. That's fine. What's not fine is the granary here. That's the problem. So we'll go ahead and restart the mission because
Your scouts report that you are trapped without enough support.
we're not winning this one. Not like that. So let's go. And what we're gonna do or wanna do, we'll put the granary inside of the proper sensible walk-in distances now. So we'll put it like there. Now we get the woodcutters going. I think that was decent enough. Plenty of them down. Now we get some granaries going. Not granaries, sorry. Wheat farms. And the wheat farms are fine in that configuration. Can't afford a mill, so I think we'll go for a bunch more woodcutters for now. Put a second here. A second there. Because we need wood. We need a lot of wood. Which is not a euphemism for anything but actual, honest to Lord wood. So let's see.
Wood needed.
See, I told you we need wood. Already short one person. Problem does remain the long walking distances to the stockpile, and I don't think you can buy a detached stockpile. Like, we can't build another stockpile just anywhere. Like, we can't build it here.
Needs to be placed adjacent to the stockpile.
It has to be here. So we could build it like there to decrease walking distances ever so slightly, but that feels like ever more cheesing on my end. So I'm thinking instead of trying to cut this off and that off, we'll build here and we'll build here. And our defense will happen here because they attacked from here, which was a big problem. Though, we do need to appreciate the fact that the enemy did walk through here or tried to walk through here. But I don't think it makes sense to try and defend all that. So we'll just pull it down there. That's where we're going to build. I'm hoping. I'm thinking. These are my goals. My hopes and dreams for the future. Let's build a little hut here next to the woodcutter boy. Again, the wheat farmers being out there is fine, because we're always going to have more flour than we can actually work with just these few wheat farms. Or it's much easier to scale. So let's get a mill ready, because the first wheat will come in soon. And we'll put the mill pretty much directly in front of this right there. Maybe like so no one has to walk around it to reach. And we'll put a bakery. I mean, I did like them right there. That was fine. That's okay. And next we're gonna start building the Fletchers. And these will go right here again. Do we have enough people? I don't think so. Might need another house. Which will of course be a problem with the food. And the Fletchers don't have enough wood at the moment. But it's fine, I don't have a place for them to put their weapons anyway. Not just yet. So the grain is coming in, being picked up here. Brought right over. Gotta shorten those supply lines. As they say, an army marches on its stomach. And in comes a little bit more wood. From various... What are you guys doing? What was that little dance? Oh no. Okay, let's get an armory up. So the Fletchers know where to put the stuff. And we'll start on the fences. We're not going to build a gate here this time. All we're going to do is wall this off. That's all we're going to do. And we'll fill it in as well. So all this land bit here is palisades to fight and bite through. We might build another wall here or something. But my goal again remains to try and pull down right there. Should be able to do that. Once we have enough wood, of course. So we'll have to wait for more woodcutters to arrive. Flour is looking fine. We have one dude left. And I think before we build more walls, we need another bakery. That's not looking good for us here with one. Actually, we build two and get another house going. Right here, where the little lady is standing.
Well, that makes a nice change.
And now we go ahead and think about this here a little bit. I'll try and pull this down, I'd say. I think it went down here, so that's okay. Alright, we will build a gate. We don't need it. But my idea is that's where they are more likely to attack, sort of. I hope.
Archers, ready!
So hopefully that's where they're gonna try and attack. And not here.
A small group of the rat soldiers are heading to the
Because
castle.
if they attack here, we are in big trouble. So let's maybe make this a little bit less appealing. Right off the gate. By pulling in another wall there. And we'll close this gate. It'll close itself, that's fine. Okay, let's build a barracks next, because we do have a bunch of bows already. Though we will need more bowyers, this is not enough. Not enough by far. We'll also need some more farms, maybe? No, that still looks fairly good.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
We will have to go on double rations to justify the
They're
taxes.
coming to the ramparts.
Alright, okay. We'll build this. It doesn't really matter where we build it. So we'll just build a... Right. Maybe somewhere where we don't necessarily block ourselves from building secondary defensive walls. So we'll build it here.
We await orders.
Get all these right away.
My boy is yours.
And hopefully...
Off.
Yep, that looks good. Gate is shut.
Me lord.
Okay, maybe don't stand there.
We are on our way.
Okay, so these guys could be a problem, depending on where they go.
Instructions.
Okay, I can't...
Leaving. We await orders.
Why won't you go up on the walls? Okay, this is a problem. Oh god. That is a problem. That is a big problem.
Yes.
My archers didn't want to go up on the wall.
Archers ready. We are on our way.
I can't tell you why I can't move them up here. I do not understand why this is shot off to me.
Leaving now.
No idea. So now we lost the majority of our archers. Oh god. This is going worse than last time, I think.
The enemy are inside the castle.
Come on, Lord, help. Usually not that useless. Okay, so we managed. I'm cringing hard at saying that because that wasn't good. That wasn't right. That wasn't effective. Still don't understand why we couldn't put our troops up on this gate. That was curious. Very curious, I tell ya. So we'll build this close a little bit. I mean, it almost worked. I'm still very worried about this. Very worried about that. Let's build another Fletcher first, because that's honestly what we need more than anything. I'm gonna put him there. That's fine. Food. We can use another baker, no problem. Okay, so how do we play this?
Me lord.
Our archers go here.
We await orders. Instructions. We are on our way.
More archers go here. I don't want to make the attack against this side too unattractive, you know? I want this to be an appealing prospect still. I want them to think, yes, this is the side where we're going to make our breakthrough. But I also don't want it to be a wash if they do make it through, like just now. That wasn't a good feeling. Them just kind of waltzing through our home.
The stockpile is full, my lord.
Okay, the stockpile is full. That is something I like to hear. Let's expand that a little bit horribly. And we can use another bakery. Definitely have enough power. Flour power, but with O-U-R instead of O-W-E-R. Haha, get it? Flour power. I hurt myself. Okay, we are super poor right now.
In the treasury, lord.
So we're not gonna get anything done. No archers, no nothing.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Let's go here.
Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire.
Let's go with more taxes because we get +4 from the food. So at 0, it just doesn't change, which is fine by me. Problem is really that we can't afford the archers right now. We could have a bunch, just can't afford them. Let's maybe build a tower or 2 here, just in case we need to move around, you know. Let's make this really unappealing. Like, this is just an island of spikes, basically. Oh, you want to attack me from here? Through my island of spikes? Enjoy. Like, this wall doesn't do anything, but it's there now. Let's maybe build a little curtain wall like so. So if the enemy does break through, they will have to kind of walk around here-ish. So we have a tiny more chance of moving our troops. And we'll build it like that. Like a little maze. But that, I feel, brings them a little bit too close to, hey, just come in through the back door. So we'll close this off for sure. Alright.
We await orders. Needed, sire. We await orders. Leaving now. Moving off.
This is fantastic. This will work. Perfect. No questions asked. This is exactly how it's supposed to work.
Needed, sire. Yes.
Trust me, I'm a veteran. I played through this when I was a child.
A message from the rat.
Prepare to grovel before me in my court. You do not have what it takes to defeat the likes of me.
We'll definitely need more bowyers, more Fletchers.
Gold needed.
And more woodcutters probably as well. Like, where do we have the most wood? Down here, I'd say. It's not a lot of wood we have anywhere, but the least most.
We await orders.
Let's get this guy going.
Gold stocks are too low, sire.
I'm aware. I'm just scared, so I click a lot.
Rat's troops are attacking.
Oh,
Archers,
goodness
ready.
dearie me. Let's bring these guys there. And let's wall this off a little bit as well.
My boy's yours.
Oh boy.
Instructions. Leaving now.
Yeah, okay. I mean, our archers should have the advantage, being behind walls and everything.
We await orders.
But it doesn't really feel like it, does it?
We are on our way.
More looks like an absolute massacre. How are you supposed to win against this? It's crazy.
We await orders. Yes.
I mean, the obvious answer is not like this,
Now.
but still.
Archers.
Okay, my brilliant plans do have some holes. I accept that. I accept that my plans have some holes here. For example, they don't need to attack here. They can just gnaw their way through there.
My boy's yours.
What the hell? Okay. Alright. There's nothing I can do anymore, so I think we'll restart one last time. Now this is only to show you how difficult very hard really is. And I think it is extremely difficult, so maybe don't do what I'm doing. maybe make better choices. Learn from my mistakes. I think that's enough. So now we need to get going on the farms. On the wheat farms. We put a wheat farm here. Like, I don't think we ever really use this bit of land much. So we could have a wheat farm behind here. One of them goes here. The rest still goes over here. Though as close as possible. So they don't have to walk far to even get to the crossing, you know? So we'll start with 3. So we can still have... Can we have a Fletcher? Yes. Though will that help us early on? No. He will just not have any wood to work with anyway. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to build another house. So we have more population to draw from. And that can go anywhere. So we'll just put it wherever. That doesn't matter much. This is my last attempt, by the way, on this mission for today, I think. But you get a good feeling for it. Like, it is the old Crusader Kings. I don't feel any difference. But then again, I played it a while ago last time. It was the HD edition or something. But this is better. This is truly, truly high quality stuff right here. And difficult too, as you can see. Depending on what your poison is. Let's see. What should I build next? Probably a mill. But we can't afford that, so... Not a mill. So the thing is... The wood people, I think they walk twice from the wood to their hut and then once with the finished wood. So it's better if they have to walk once with the finished wood across water rather than going twice across the water and once without the water. That's what I'm figuring. All right. Let's get going on the baker. Just one for now. We'll definitely get going on the taxes.
No change in the treasury, Lord.
That's a certainty here. And we're going to get going on the Fletchers. And we'll do it the same way as last time. Except I want to leave like little gaps. Do I want to leave gaps between the Fletcher houses? I felt like they were getting in their ways, sort of. Oh, okay. Everyone can walk through that edge anyway. So that's fine. And we'll want an armory. And we'll just go with more Fletchers for the moment. Because they take time to do their stuff. Everything else we can build kind of instantaneous. Like walls and things. My rationale here. Obviously, you can't build everything close to the stockpile. There's just a limit to it. I really wonder how I dealt with these games as a kid, because I don't feel like I was smarter then. Definitely not. There's another bakery coming in.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Eight months supply, 5 months supply. Well, that's gonna go down once we build another house. Well, soon anyway. Slowly ramping up production here. Can't remember ever being so nervous playing this. And the music is very misleading. Giving the very wrong impression of everything being fine. Nothing is fine. Well, the only thing that we can take away from our last few attempts is that they did indeed go for the gatehouse more than anything. So if we can make this bit unattractive for them, that should work fine. So we can force them kind of this direction. Which I think was good, but pulling all this wall doesn't matter at all, because they're just going to start fighting down here, which I would as well. It makes sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to build like that. Just so we have the potential fallback across the water. Knowing full well that down here is where they're going to attack. Like this edge. This is where they want to try and go through. And we'll pull up like this. And over here. Again, just mainly as a deterrent, so they don't attack that and they try to go through this rather than anything else. Not quite sure there was nothing attacking here in terms of close combat people. Let's get our barracks going. And let's get another Fletcher going.
Wood needed.
Okay, well, soon anyway. Let's recruit our archers.
The very soldiers are heading to the castle. Me lord,
Let's get our troops here.
Instructions.
I think one of the problems was that we were so close that they could shoot right from the starting point. So they weren't spread out, and the focus fire from like 30 archers all at once is just devastating, basically. It doesn't really matter what else you got going. So, you can have all the walls in the world. It's not going to help you. Let's build a small little tower here. Which I can't build like I want to.
Almost out of food, sire.
Almost out of food?
The granary is
Ayya.
empty, sire.
Okay, let's turn it down a little bit for a while. Just until we catch up with more bakers here. Like that.
They're coming to the ramparts.
Yeah, that was a little bit quicker than I was anticipating, or rather hoping.
Orders. We await orders. Leaving now.
Okay, so now my real hope is that they just attack there. And I want to build a little tower contraption thing right there.
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
Like so, basically. I don't know even if people can go up there.
We await orders. Weapons needed, sire. Yes? We are almost out of food, sire.
Nope. Alright, okay, we'll have to work on that a little bit. Okay, this is looking slightly better than last time.
Moving off.
The enemy didn't immediately shoot from their position. Plus, it's one less hard. That's what she said.
The stockpile is full, my lord.
Let's go and build this out a little bit. I just want a cute little tower type situation going here. That's all I want.
We await orders.
I want a cottage core tower here.
Archers, ready. We are
Yes.
on our way.
Can get up on the cottage core tower. Let's get more Fletchers in here, because I'm not trusting our luck. And I'm building these like that because I think the enemy can't walk through them either. So they will have to kind of walk around them. So it's a little bit of a natural barrier, which there's nothing natural about it, but you get my meaning. So we got enough flour, we got enough everything. Let's build another bit of
Granary stocks are
stockpile.
Very low, sire.
After we build another bakery first.
The stockpile is full, my lord.
Yeah. I anticipated this. I was about to build it. There we go. So we're getting plenty flour. We can afford a whole lot more bakeries from this. And we'll build them kind of like that. And now we need more houses.
We await orders.
It's a never-ending
My
cycle
boy's
here.
yours.
Okay, let me please...
Leaving now.
Not really up on the
Moving
platform, like
up.
fully, thanks. Sort of.
We await orders, me lord. We are on our way.
I kind of want them coming south rather than trying to go that way. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do much in terms of more defenses there. But we could definitely have another woodcutter on this island, I think. That won't hurt us. So we'll put him right there. Little hut at the base of the tower.
We await orders.
Of the tower-ish, let's be honest.
Leaving now.
It's not really a tower.
We await orders. We await orders.
Ah! Okay, getting people up on the walls is way too difficult.
Moving off.
Okay, I think it might just be full
We
up
are on
there.
our
No,
way.
it isn't. Okay, let's Can I put a tower platform here? Not yet, but in a moment I will be able to. There we go. It's not pretty, but it
await
might be
orders.
functional.
Archers ready.
I say might because I really don't know if it's going to be
We
functional
await
at all.
orders.
Okay, we have to
Our
increase the
granary
Russians
stocks
again
are
because
stocks
people
my
are sort of
boy's
hating
yours,
us.
my liege, me lord.
And you
Leaving
don't want people hating you
now.
because that means the
We
peasants
await
are no longer
orders.
coming in.
Instructions. Moving off.
And the peasants are what keeps all this going. I will need another hut.
Can't place that there, my lord.
So we can get more of everything.
We await orders. We await orders.
Can you fit another dude? Probably not. Okay, but what we can do is we can build another one of these little tower thingies here. So we'll build like that, and we'll build like that, and hopefully a tower fits right there. Yeah, like that. Perfect.
We await orders.
And now we take all these archers and put
We
them
are
up
on our
there.
way.
I'm gonna build this over. And pull this out a little bit. Like so. Playing this on super hard or very hard has made me quite scared. I think I'm over preparing heavily. But I'd rather be over than under prepared, honestly. So we're still having plenty flour. So we can build just another baker. Which
Our
allows
food
us
stocks are dwindling, my liege.
double rations and extra
Our gold
taxes.
stocks grow steadily, sire.
Much more
These
taxes.
taxes are unjust.
A message from the rat.
Prepare to grovel before me in my court. You do not have what it takes to defeat the likes of me.
The fun thing about tower defense games like this is you don't know if it's working.
Rising.
You know if it's working when it's working or not working, basically. That's how it goes. There's no two ways about it. Again, I don't want this area to be too attractive for an attack.
The rat's troops are attacking. We await orders. My boy's yours.
Okay, so they're not shooting from their starting position, which is a very good start. That helps us. That helps us a lot. Question is, will all the other systems that we've done here, will this suffice to defend our little keep here?
We await orders. Me lord.
Okay.
Leave him now.
I mean, that looked much better than every previous attempt.
Has held firm.
Alright, okay. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. I think we're on a decent path here. We might just win this.
Our food
We're
stocks
fine.
are dwindling, my
We're fine.
liege.
We're fine. I think we're fine. Can we have another Fletcher? Yes. Should we have another Fletcher? I don't know. Yes. We'll put the man here. That's some beautiful, beautiful economy I got going here. And you cannot tell me otherwise. And let's build the wall like that. Alright, okay, so our woodcutters are walking this way now. Because they are out of wood here. So this means some of them might die
We await orders.
as the enemy arrives.
Instructions. Moving off.
It will be a shame if and when that happens.
We await orders.
Alright, more troops.
We await orders. We are on our way. Can't get there, Lord.
Let me get up there.
Leaving now.
I probably can fit another turret here. Another tower. Just because it looks cool building it like that. You know? Having this kind of protected entrance.
We await
I like it.
orders. Yes. Moving
So spreading your troops out is sensible. For defense. Lesson learned.
off. We await orders.
But I don't think we would have been able to do this
Archers,
on very
ready.
hard. Nah. Very hard is indeed very hard. How far are we? Okay. Next battle might be the last one. Can I fit another tower? Yes. Is it sensible? Oh, I like that. That looks cool. That looks real good. That looks super cool.
We await orders.
I like that.
My bow is yours.
And
We are on
I
our
can still
way,
bring people
my
there.
lord.
Good stuff.
We await orders.
More bows are coming in. I like that you still have this visual feedback on
Instructions,
what's happening.
leaving now.
So you can see the bow being carried to the place,
We
so you
await
know, okay,
orders. We await orders.
now I can build another person. Another unit.
Yes.
Will one of our woodcutters die? Place your bets. Let's see. All right, my dear Fletchers, move. Move, move, move. Okay, so 8 bakers, 3 farms, 1 mill. It's a solid balance.
We await orders. Archers ready.
Up on the new tower. We definitely get a lot more time between attacks on this
My bow is
difficulty.
yours.
So I think hard might be right for me. Of all the
We await
difficulties,
orders.
I think hard might be
Lord?
just the one.
We are on our way.
Not too easy,
Weapons
not
needed,
overwhelmingly difficult, where I feel like,
Instructions.
what the heck am I even
Leaving
supposed to do?
now.
I feel like I remember I could stack more troops on these turrets. I feel like that was the way, but I really don't know. Don't fully remember. Can we build more walls here? Yes, we can. So we shall. Not the prettiest. I'm having difficulty saying castle to this.
A message from the rat.
Frightened? The glorious forces of Depuce will brush you aside, as I would brush a fly from my arm.
Moving off.
We'll build up as best we can. Maybe just throw this wall here. Just in case they break through in the front. So there's still some time to react. No point in leaving us needlessly vulnerable. I don't think they're gonna come there, but
We await orders. Yes.
definitely something to take care of before it happens.
We are on our way.
An easy thing to prep for.
The rat's troops are attacking. We await orders. Archers ready.
Yep, there goes our woodcutter. Oh, they actually have siege engineers. Alright. Okay. That's a problem. Yep. That's a big problem. They will now build... I think they will build archer stands or something. Oh no, okay, alright. Hello now. Okay.
My bow is yours. Leaving now. Just reach the walls.
Yeah, they've breached the walls.
Moving off.
Our woodcutter is fighting a brave, brave battle.
Instructions.
One of you has to stand behind. Ah, we actually managed it. Okay, well. Alright, I did not expect that. Oh boy. Okay, that was crazy. That was much shorter than I expected, but crazy.
My stupid troops won't, didn't follow my foolproof plan.
Well, and here we go, victory in Stronghold Definitive Edition. And this was Act 1. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll upload this also to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked. If you did, leave a like. If you're not yet subscribed, maybe consider it. Also check out the Twitch where we stream this live. So if you got any questions you want to ask me while we play, then that's the place for you to be. And with that, we'll end it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope maybe this helps with deciding whether or not you want to buy Stronghold Definitive Edition. I think it's a worthwhile purchase. Doesn't cost a lot of money, so maybe it's a decent idea. It still plays really well. It's still really fun, and it's not easy. There is a challenge to be had if you would like it. See you around. Bye bye.